Can you explain a little bit about why you transferred?
I transferred to West from Regina because I felt like there was more. Oh my gosh, help me. like
Diversity.
Oh my gosh. Yes, diversity. There's so much more diversity at West, and there's many different opportunities, and everybody has an equal chance at doing something. Whereas at Regina, only certain people had a chance to do something. You know, it was not diverse at all. Like, if you were a diverse person, you were not accepted. So. My first day, 10 different people said hi to me. I was not expecting that at all. The people here are so nice. There's obviously going to be some rude people because, there's, I don't even know how many people here. But in general, I like the environment. It's way better than what I was doing before. People are, open to talking to you and not leaving you out. You feel involved no matter what.
So you're on the soccer team, right?
Yes.
Have you noticed any differences about, the sports environment or even club environment here in regards to the differences of Regina and here?
It was completely different coming to West sports from Regina sports because I don't know, I just feel like it was more freedom to decide what you wanted to do because at Regina the coaches would look at you and then they would just put you in your position. They're like, oh, I think you go here, so you're gonna go here for the rest of the year or for until you graduate. And then here, you get the choice to, do what you want to do. If you don't agree with something, you get to switch your position or, you get to switch your group, whatever you like in cheer. I did cheer, There was a problem. You couldn't do something, the coaches will actually help you instead of just making you figure out yourself. And then the teammates as well make it easier for you to play your own part. At Regina, people did sports just for fun. But here, the only people that do sports are people who want to succeed in that sport. So it makes it better for sports here because you're surrounded by people who have the same goals as you.
And how has your experience been? Just meeting new people, and people that you weren't in school with for a lot of years.
I don't know. I just realized I have so many different friends that are different things. My friends at Regina, we were all doing the same thing, but I've been exposed to so many good things here, by people that I met here. Just everybody's doing something different with their life. Everybody has their own goals. They're aware. They're very self-aware. I like that.
Your first days here, did you ever have an experience that where you kind of found out oh, you can do that in school, or you had the opportunity that maybe you didn't have at Regina since it was heavily regulated, as you said?
Well, one, just being able to wear comfortable clothes. But like I was saying, being able to express stuff. There are people, transgender people, gay people, and they most of the time they express themselves by dressing, and I mean, I'm not gay, but I just thought it was I just really appreciate it. When I see people be able to express themselves through their clothes and their artwork and their clubs and stuff, I was oh my gosh, teachers are actually supporting these people and actually being adults in these situations and helping them. And also that I get to walk out of class and the teacher not say anything to me because I wasn't even able to get out of my seat at Regina to go blow my nose. Where are you going? And but yeah, I mean, I don't recommend walking out of class if you don't know true, but the fact that you can.
Yeah. I know, and that's what I was nervous about that question because I don't want to make it seem you're just out here.
Yeah.
It's just woo, no private school for me. But I'm glad you caught on to that.
Yeah. How'd you end up transferring here?
My mom moved to Iowa City. She works in the hospital actually.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to stay with her instead of an hour away. So
Yeah.
I decided to come here.
And then, so you've kind of studied all over the world.
Yeah.
Where are some of the places that you've gone to school?
In India and in the UK.
Well, so how did you end up studying in India, studying in the UK?
I just travel a lot because my family lives everywhere. We're originally from India, so my grandparents stay there. So when I studied in India, I was just staying with my grandparents because my father and my mom they were busy with work.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed with them. And then when my mom was finally kind of ready to take me in, I went to the UK. because that's where she was working before.
Were any of the like class options different?
I think we had like a religious studies class in the UK. And I think in India there was a yoga class. Yeah, it's a weird array of classes.
Did you take that yoga class?
We had to take the yoga
Oh my
class.
gosh.
Like, I think like the classes changed every week, so we would have like a different set of classes every week.
Oh really?
Yeah, like subjects like changed. In the UK it was the same as well, but here it's like the same.
Yeah. Wait. So how does it switch every week?
It's like for like 5 days we would have like 6 like subjects, and for those like that whole week we would have the same 6 subjects, and then the next week after we would have like a completely different like set of 6 subjects.
Okay.
And it would keep like alternating basically. It's a little confusing.
Then it's like, do you have like math one week and then like you don't have math the next week, or does like those like I guess we call them core classes like stay the same?
Yeah, those stay the same. Like there are still core classes in like those
So
countries,
it's like
of course.
electives, kind of that switch. Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it sounds a little confusing.
Yeah. And then I don't know, how have people like welcomed you here to West?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it varies. Like some people were really welcoming. They would like talk to me and like they would initiate conversations. And then other people, like I would have to initiate the conversation, but even if I did that, they wouldn't like open up. Like it's kind of like, because I think most people like study together since like elementary or like middle school. Like they already have their like groups, so they don't want to open up. But there's like a lot of welcoming people here.
Yeah.
So.